Kindly like, subscribe and comment to get daily updates. SamGIOSKOS designated person disposed 3.75 thousand shares of Ajanta Pharma worth 62.75 lakh rupees via a market sale. Asiatic Consultants and Investments Private Promoter Group acquired 50.76 lakh shares of Apollo Tyres worth 58.37 crore rupees via scheme of amalgamation, merger, demerger arrangement. Chandrakant Vallabhaji Gogri, promoter and director, acquired 100.00 thousand shares of RT Surfactants worth 2.46 crore rupees via market purchase. Jaya Chandrakant Gogri, promoter group, acquired 2.06 lakh shares of RT Surfactants worth 5.06 crore rupees via market purchase. Nikhil Parimal Desai, promoter group, acquired 40.33 thousand shares of RT Surfactants worth 99.37 lakh rupees via market purchase. ABNL Investment, promoter group, acquired 8.10 thousand shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 4.46 lakh rupees via public right. Aditya Vikram Kumar Mangalam Birla Huff, promoter group, acquired 1,000 shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 55,000 rupees via public right. Birla Consultants, promoter group, acquired 17.42 thousand shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 9.58 lakh rupees via public right. Birla Group Holdings Private, promoter, acquired 46.24 thousand shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 25.43 lakh rupees via public right. Birla Industrial Finance India, promoter group, acquired 22.00 thousand shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 12.10 lakh rupees via public right. Birla Industrial Investments India, promoter group, acquired 3.70 thousand shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 2.04 lakh rupees via public right. Grasim Industries, promoter group, acquired 1.02 crore shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 56.17 crore rupees via public right. Hindalco Industries, promoter group, acquired 52.58 lakh shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 28.92 crore rupees via public right. IGH Holdings Private, promoter group, acquired 4.19 crore shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 230.45 crore rupees via public right. Kumar Mangalam Birla, promoter group, acquired 10.00 thousand shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 5.50 lakh rupees via public right. Nirja Birla, promoter group, acquired 10.00 thousand shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 5.50 lakh rupees via public right. Pilani Investment and Industries Corporation, promoter group, acquired 18.00 lakh shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 9.90 crore rupees via public right. Rajashri Birla, promoter group, acquired 2.00 lakh shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 1.10 crore rupees via public right. Umang Commercial Company Private, promoter group, acquired 94.22 thousand shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 51.82 lakh rupees via public right. Vasavdatta Bajaj, promoter group, acquired 10.00 thousand shares of Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail worth 5.50 lakh rupees via public right. KST Rajesh Sundar, director's immediate relative, disposed 50.00 thousand shares of HATSUN Agro Product worth 3.40 crore rupees via a market sale. K.S. Thedarajan, director, disposed 50.00 thousand shares of HATSUN Agro Product worth 3.40 crore rupees via a market sale. Amit Palta, designated person, disposed 20.00 thousand shares of ICICI Prudential Life Insurance Company worth 90.14 lakh rupees via market sale. India Finsec, promoter, disposed 4.80 lakh shares of IIFL Enterprises worth 46.13 lakh rupees via a market sale. Map Auto, promoter, pledged 2.61 lakh shares of Jemna Auto Industries worth 74.26 lakh rupees via creation of pledged. VRAJVIRTHAN, promoter and director, disposed 29.80 thousand shares of LGBALAKRISHNAN and Bros, worth 63.71 lakh rupees via a market sale. Abhishek Singh KMP disposed 40.00 thousand shares of Mastek worth 2.49 crore rupees via a market sale. Arun Agrawal, designated person, disposed 3.00 thousand shares of Mastek worth 19.20 lakh rupees via a market sale. Dinesh Kalani KMP disposed 600 shares of Mastek worth 3.93 lakh rupees via a market sale. Madhvi Jativar, immediate relative, disposed 2.00 thousand shares of Mastek worth 12.73 lakh rupees via a market sale. Mahesh Zativar, designated person, disposed 1.50 thousand shares of Mastek worth 9.50 lakh rupees via a market sale. Maninder Kapoor Puri, designated person, disposed 11.00 thousand shares of Mastek worth 69.92 lakh rupees via a market sale. Prahlad Koti, designated person, disposed 15.00 thousand shares of Mastek worth 93.71 lakh rupees via a market sale. Rajat Kedia, designated person, disposed 655 shares of Mastek worth 4.22 lakh rupees via a market sale. Shivta Kedia, immediate relative, disposed 1.07 thousand shares of Mastek worth 6.90 lakh rupees via a market sale. Sumya R. Iyer, immediate relative, disposed 800 shares of Mastek worth 5.08 lakh rupees via a market sale. Yash Kalani, immediate relative, disposed 95 shares of Mastek worth 61.60 thousand rupees via market sale. Akila Krishna Kumar, promoter group, disposed 68.00 thousand shares of Mindtree worth 7.65 crore rupees via a market sale. Krishna Kumar N, promoter, acquired 15.00 thousand shares of Mindtree worth 1.69 crore rupees via market purchase. Krishna Kumar N, promoter, disposed 62.29 thousand shares of Mindtree worth 7 crore rupees via a market sale. Siddharth Krishna Kumar, promoter group, disposed 20.00 thousand shares of Mindtree worth 2.25 crore rupees via a market sale. Subrato Bagchi, promoter, disposed 2.97 lakh shares of Mindtree worth 32.98 crore rupees via a market sale. Max Ventures Investment Holdings Private, promoter, revoked 35.61 lakh shares of Max Financial Services worth 194.49 crore rupees via pledged released. Devendra Prakash Shah, promoter and director, revoked 18.00 lakh shares of Parag Milk Foods worth 15.87 crore rupees via pledged released. Pritam Prakash Shah, promoter and director, revoked 9.00 lakh shares of Parag Milk Foods worth 7.93 crore rupees via pledged released. CHETNABENS Shah, promoter and director, acquired 2.22 thousand shares of Sacheta Metals worth 32.86 thousand rupees via market purchase. Satish Kumar K. Shah, promoter, acquired 2.25 thousand shares of Sucheta Metals worth 33.30 thousand rupees via market purchase. Trident Capital Promoter Group acquired 29.17 lakh shares of Trident worth 2.01 crore rupees via market purchase. Trident Industrial Corp. Promoter Group acquired 20.00 lakh shares of Trident worth 1.35 crore rupees via market purchase. Vineferic Designated Person disposed 10.00 thousand shares of Wipro worth 31.38 lakh rupees via a market sale. Asha Babel Employ acquired 9.72 thousand shares of Zensa Technologies worth 15.55 lakh rupees via ESOP. Vikas Vijayvargiya Designated Person disposed 11.50 thousand shares of Zensa Technologies worth 19.89 lakh rupees via market sale.